Being first gen, or being part of multiple cultures at once, is something so dynamic, so conflicting, and so wonderful, all at once. For me, being first gen meant I had to learn to adapt at a very young age, to mold myself into different shapes for different people, different cultures, and different spaces. I can recall telling my parents that I didn't want to speak our native language anymore. I can remember being embarrassed of my grandmother when she came to pick me up from school in her netzala, a kind of traditional linen scarf. For some, finding this balance between the many aspects of themselves is easy, something that comes naturally. For others, myself included, it's more difficult, something that takes time. Either way, I think we are all learning to be proud of who we are as first gen and as immigrants, all learning to exist just as who we are. Not as anything more, not as anything less.
My name is Segal and I'm from Somalia.
I am Sofia Kamikawa and I was originally born in São Paulo, Brazil.
Hi, my name is Kathy.
My name is Aung.
My name is Deanna Flood.
Growing up, I felt like I fit into American culture because I was surrounded by Americans.
Growing up, I did not feel like I was an American, like a normal American family. But I did try to use their customs, like eat PB&J or stuff like that. Things that you'd see in the movies and stuff, so yeah.
Growing up in America, I feel like when I first came here, I didn't fit in that well because I had to get used to the culture. We didn't have no holidays back in our country, so new stuff happened, like new people, new language. I feel like I fit in more into the American because I'm just used to it. I live here longer than I lived back in my country.
Here in the States, sometimes I do feel like I'm too Ecuadorian to the Americans, just because I have my own way of doing things, and apparently I still do have an accent, so they always comment on that.
So my first language is Spanish, and my English was really bad when I was smaller. It was very difficult for me to learn how to speak English, and it caused a lot of problems because I felt more isolated in the American culture because I couldn't speak their language.
Usually when I go to Brazil, they make fun of me because I don't even sound Brazilian because they have a different way of speaking, I guess. But here in America, they say that they don't understand me sometimes, but it's fine. Honestly, sometimes I get confused or I just get confused about what I should be focusing more on because my family wants me to focus more on my culture in Brazil, but then I also want to be more American and fit in with my friends, so it's very confusing for me.
My favorite thing about being first generation American and Somali is the fact that I could speak 2 languages.
My family moved to America just so that my sister and I could have more chances in life compared to them, and that we wouldn't have to be scared for our lives. So I guess that's good.
Being able to grow up in America, I had more opportunity. My siblings didn't get as much opportunity as me, and my parents, they probably only finished 3rd grade. So and me being able to graduate and finish college and have a career is a big opportunity for me.
My favorite thing about being American and Ecuadorian is that I can speak both English and Spanish. Yeah, so that's really fun. And so it has opened doors for me, going to college here. So my dad gave me that chance.
My favorite thing about being first generation American is just being able to have so many different opportunities. It's very rewarding to have something new that nobody's ever experienced, from the people around you.